What's going on, everybody? We are the Fife Nation, and my name is Jordan, and today I'm going to be discussing with you guys my level 40 to 50 Ice Shot Eldritch Battery Shadow. Okay guys, level 40 to 50 has been okay. We've been doing good, we've survived, we're still in hardcore, and now we are in Act 3 Cruel, which is the major, oh my god, I'm not even restarting the video, which is a major feat. We haven't hit the brick wall yet, and hopefully we won't hit the brick wall here, but I don't think we will, because if we look at our passive tree, and what we did over the last 10 levels is we got Inner Force and we got Static Blows. Now, this will increase our damage by a lot. This increases our mana, meaning we can run more auras, and this doesn't directly increase our mana. It increases Discipline, which gets turned into Energy Shield, which gets turned into Eldritch Battery, which gets turned into mana. Well, it doesn't turn into Eldritch Battery, it just turns into mana. But it indirectly increases our mana pool, which will allow us to, of course, run more auras, and then Static Blows, because Static Blows is incredibly powerful. The static debuff is major, is very, very powerful. Increases shock, or increases damage taken by 40%, and stacking up to 3 times. It's very good in my honest opinion. But I did have to. I might remove him. I did remove a piece of life right here. And I got a dex node here because I did upgrade my bow, and we'll talk about that in a second on why I actually needed to upgrade my bow. And we'll talk about Vol in just a second also. But I went ahead and I got that. So this is my build right now, level 50. Overall, pretty good. The skill grimmage from over here to Static Blows to Inner Force. I actually rushed to get Inner Force first before I got Static Blows because I wasn't even running Wrath at the time. Was okay. It was okay. It wasn't terrible. I farmed Fell Shrine, but I could not use Ice Shot while farming Fell Shrine. I had to use Lightning Arrow. And this is because almost freaking every zombie in there was resistant to cold. And it was so annoying. I went over to Lightning Arrow, and I just used that, and it was a lot more effective than Ice Shot in that particular location because of the zombies were resistant to cold. If you're a Lightning Arrow user, and you run into a golem, you're like, oh man, a golem, I'm just gonna skip this thing. That was like me with the zombies and Ice Shot. It was very bad. So if you're farming Fell Shrine, go ahead and use Lightning Arrow. It's fine, it doesn't really matter. At that point in the build, we didn't really swear allegiance to Ice Shot yet. In fact, we still haven't sworn allegiance to Ice Shot yet. In fact, if you look at this build, it more looks like we swore allegiance to Lightning Arrow. But you know that's not the case. We swore allegiance to Wrath. Wrath is very good. Wrath is what makes this build work. If Wrath wasn't in the game, then I don't even know what. But I have been thinking about what we're going to do from 50 to 60. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up here, I'm going to grab these life nodes. And I'm also going to go down here then and grab these armor nodes. Now, I have 2 options here. I have to either grab these armor nodes, which I think I'm going to do. I think that's what I'm going to do here. Or go ahead and grab the crit nodes here and grab the dexterity right here. Plus 30 dexterity. But I haven't grabbed that one yet, so I think that's what I'm also going to grab. Now, a skill, a passive, I'm unsure about actually. What I'm going to test out the next level that I get, I could actually test out right now, but I just don't feel like it, is Arcane Blows. So what Arcane Blows does is it will increase 30% increase lightning damage with weapons. Now, I'm very unsure about this passive. It will either increase the base elemental damage you do with weapons, which would on my bow is 3 to 67, which sucks. I wish it was more than that. Or it actually does do what I hope it does, and that takes all of your lightning damage into account and multiplies it by 1.3, which in that case is very good, and I should pick it up. But I'm unsure. The way it's worded, it sounds weird. But I think that's supposed to be like, it works with everything except like traps, totems, and minions. I think when it means weapons, I think it means that an actual projectile or just a swing with a melee weapon, a damage that is dealt through the weapon. Not through any other means. That's what I think it means. So I'm going to grab that and test it out, and I'll report back my findings at level 60. And hopefully I'll have it. Hopefully it works the way I hope it does. But yeah. 60 sounds pretty good. So far, Act 3 Cruel, haven't hit the brick wall yet, which is always nice not to hit a brick wall. And I think we're doing pretty good with this build. I'm having a lot of fun with it so far. The pros of this build are that I have not died yet, still in hardcore, and you know what? I've survived. I survived. That's a pro of this build. The cons of this build though are well, I don't really have. I've got okay life. I can attribute this to a lot of the fact I don't have a lot of life on gear. If you take a look here, I've got like 3 pieces here that just don't have life on them whatsoever. I have to replace this helmet at some point in time. It's just that 10% movement speed. Oh my goodness. And it's a 4 socket too, which is nice. I have to replace that. I'm gonna replace my belt soon also, and hopefully get more life on those pieces, which should increase it. Now I think from here on out, the way I'm gonna gear is I'm just gonna go strictly armor and just rely off of grace to grant me evasion, which could work. I think it will work. Actually, it will work, because right now my armor is okay. I upgraded and I got this piece of gear. It has no life on it. Kind of blows, but you know, I would rather take what is it like? Oh, it was a lot less before. I think I had something on it, and it was like down to like 12%. Oh, I think it was this armor that I also grabbed. Yeah, okay. This armor gave me a ton of armor, and increased my the less damage I take from physical attacks, which was nice. It was a lot less before that. I was taking tons of damage. Right now I'm running Ice Shot with LMP on it and Life on Hit for survivability. If I got a 4 socket, I would either run Chain on it, or I would run Weapon Elemental Damage or Increased Critical Chance. And I think it would be Increased Critical Chance. I know people are going to be like, Jordan, you should just run Elemental Damage on it. And I would agree with you. And I would say, wow, that would be great. I love to do so much more damage with it. But I feel like that I could just run it with Increased Crit Chance and crit stuff more, and get the static debuff on them and do more damage that way. I feel like that would almost be worth it. You could actually do the math, I suppose, to figure it out, how much damage it would actually be compared to with the 2. I also have to take mana into account. I think endgame, this build with like 90 points spent would be able to support all of that with 5 link, but I'm not quite sure the level 70 version would be able to. Okay, so the cons of this build are, of course, I have been taking a lot of damage, and my health pool is subpar, but contribute that to gear. Contribute all of that to gear. The pros of this build are I haven't died, and cons are I'm taking damage. So the too long didn't watch version, but you're watching it right now, so I don't even know. Okay, guys, Vol, Act 2 Vol on Cruel was okay for me. She took me a while to kill because I was still running with this bow right here, and if you didn't realize, but this bow sucks. It was my level 30 bow that I was using. It was great for level 30. Wasn't too great for level 50. Wasn't too great for level 50 at all. So I upgraded and I got this bow. I'm killing stuff a lot faster now. It was okay. I didn't really have a problem with Vol. She's pretty easy, or it's pretty easy. You just have to avoid its attacks. But I wish I upgraded my bow sooner. But yeah, okay guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed my commentary. If you are new, subscribe for more Path of Exile videos. And if you aren't, then give it a like, and holla if you're new, give it a like also. Alright guys, we are the Fife Nation. My name is Jordan, and I'll check you all out next time. Peace out, everybody.